Hi, I'm Tim from Notion Setup. Every organisation, whether it's a business, a government department, or a social club, exists to achieve something. This can usually be broken down into two sorts of tasks. One is to create value for the people who ensure you exist, often with money. The other is to make you more able to complete those external tasks. Tasks often require information and produce information, so they need to be linked to files. They're done for people, who often work for businesses. And they're done by various people, who often work in teams or departments. These people follow SOPs and need training, often based on which department they're in. But they can also receive SOPs and training based on the location where they work or based on the resources they use, like software or equipment. Tasks can get lost easily, so we keep them together in projects. Tasks are often tied to locations, and so the projects are as well. Businesses, people, and resources, such as equipment, also have locations. Tasks take time, and so projects accumulate the time taken by tasks. This work is often done for businesses, which takes time and is paid for through transactions that are related to accounts. So businesses have invoices and purchase orders and receipts and all sorts of other files. But files are also required for projects and for tasks and for equipment and even for people. And then files are often communicated about. But communication happens with everything, including projects and tasks, locations, your equipment or your software that you use, businesses, and people. Communication is also important for SOPs and training. All of these are databases, and each database is enriched with extra data. For example, tasks. They're assigned to people, they're reviewed by people, they have a due by date and priority. You need to know which is the next task or the previous task. They have a status for where they're up to, and you want to know their completed date. But information also needs to be managed, so it needs to be kept as a single source of truth. The way to do this is to ensure it is updated automatically based on what you're doing, rather than having to input the data. Connections convert a sea of data into a network, and when it's designed well, the information flows through that network. So the time it takes to do a task can get totaled up in the project, or a contract that is signed for a project is available in the business. In a system that is deeply integrated, these connections automatically produce the information when an action is taken. So everything is automatically captured and updated. This network of things, enriched with data and connected to everything, becomes a lot of information, too much to see at a glance. So it needs to be designed to only show what is important. Your to-do list must only show what can be done now with enough information to decide what to do next. Your contact list just needs to show contact details and when they were contacted last. Simplicity comes from showing only what is needed when it is needed. So you can have the powerful functionality of rich and connected information while keeping everything clear and simple. This is enhanced by formatting the information to make the most sense. Tasks are a list. How time is being spent is a chart. What's happening in a project is a timeline. Because every organisation has these needs, and these needs all need to be connected together in the same way. Building how all of this connects together only needs to be done once. That's what the Complete Business Management Suite is. All of the information connected together in a way that's easy to use and report on. Your organisation still might have other needs, but because this has been built in Notion, it's easy to customize, so you can make the changes that you need when you need them. Instead of waiting and hoping your software provider will get around to your request, make those changes as you need them. In the details below, you'll find a link to further information, and you can even have a play around with the desktop yourself. I'm Tim Marsh from Notion Setup. Thanks for watching.